Yo, what's going on, snappers? It's your boy. Living Tribunal is dropping tonight, as long as there's no issues. And I built 4 decks on stream tonight with chat. I'm going to go over them right now, and I hope you guys like them. I actually did a poll at the end of chat to see what their favorite deck was, or what the deck that they thought would do the best was. And this is the results right here, so I'm going to go in order from the top to bottom. So starting with the ramp deck, then into the Hella, into the Lockdown, and then the Mr. Negative Living Tribunal decks. Just want to start off by explaining Living Tribunal just a little bit. So it's a 6/6 ongoing, split your total power evenly among all locations. So not only just at that location where Living Tribunal is, but your total power across all locations is going to get split across all locations. So if I have a total of 9 power, among all the locations, each location will have 3 power added. That's how it works. Let's get into the decks. Starting off with the ramp deck. So it's pretty much just your standard ramp deck. You have Electro and Wave, and you have some big cards that take advantage of that, like Dr. Doom, like Jubilee into Odin, stuff like that. But also, Living Tribunal is so nice with the Iron Man. So the big combo that we have here is Electro into Iron Man, into Onslaught, into Living Tribunal, and it just gives you so much power that's going to be split amongst all your lanes. You can even hide stuff behind the Invisible Woman if you don't want to show your opponent what you're cooking. And at the end, you don't even necessarily need the Living Tribunal. It does just put down a lot of power. Living Tribunal can just distribute it in a way that can be very beneficial to you. And I'm very excited about this deck. This seems like the best deck that we built tonight. We'll see how it goes, but nothing too crazy, just like a standard kind of ramp deck with Iron Man and some more ongoing synergy. Next up, this was chat's favorite, pretty much, the Hella version of the deck, which also runs Invisible Woman, and it's basically your standard Hella deck that has the MODOK Hella combo where you discard your whole hand, and then you bring back all the stuff, and it's a lot of power. But now we have Iron Man in here as well, just to really build up the power. The great thing about Living Tribunal in a Hella deck is that one of the problems that the Hella deck struggles with typically is if you get unlucky with your RNG when you're bringing back these big guys and they all stack on one lane, and that doesn't win you the game. So now with Living Tribunal, it'll help evenly distribute that power and should give you a better chance of winning if you get that combo off. The deck is still probably pretty inconsistent because it does still revolve around getting the combo off in the first place, but we also do have Hellcow in here to make it a little more consistent, so if you don't get the MODOK discard, you're still getting some discard for your Hella. We also do have the Crystal in here to try to draw into our combo pieces more often, and I chose Death over Magneto just because it does do well against some decks like Destroy decks or Galactus decks, and it does synergize with some locations, like the location that destroys all the rocks, so it would make Death cheap. Also Lamentus there as well. Like I said, I still do expect this deck to be inconsistent, but should be a lot of fun. Next up, we have the Living Tribunal Lockdown version right here. So this is a very cool deck that I'm excited to play. The idea of the deck is basically we lock down these other locations with like Storm or Professor X or even Spider-Man, which kind of serves as a Professor X in a way. And then we push power into those lockdown locations with the Living Tribunal, which kind of acts as like a Dr. Doom. Since we do have 3 4-drops in the deck, I did choose to include Zabu in here. Iron Lad, of course, could hit the Living Tribunal. It could hit Professor X, could get some pretty nice targets. Even Jeff is pretty good to hit off of that. We also have Crossbones, which works pretty well with the Mr. Fantastic. I just wanted to put some big kind of power cards in here, and Mr. Fantastic spreads out the power, and it should give you priority in one of the 3 lanes. So then you can follow it up with Crossbones, which is just a big power play, just because the deck is lacking in some power. Daredevil works really well with Professor X and Spider-Man, but Spider-Man will basically lock down another lane if you play it on turn 5, and will set up, hopefully, your Living Tribunal. And the last deck here is the Mr. Negative Living Tribunal deck, which was my first idea for it, but honestly, it doesn't even seem that great compared to the others. So it's your standard Mr. Negative list. Of course, we have a lot of cards that have 0 power that will be very nice when they're flipped, and The idea is to play Iron Man Mystique, get a lot of power for that Living Tribunal, and then it gets split amongst all the locations. Chad kept begging me to go with the Zola in the deck. I think Zola might be the way to go instead of maybe Ironheart or something like that. Not sure. These are just day one lists that I'm gonna be experimenting with. Yeah, I mean, just big power output if you get that Mr. Negative down. And the best with the Adam Warlock gives you that extra draw, hopefully, to get to your Living Tribunal, to get to all your combo pieces that you need. We do also have a cheeky Super Scroll in there, just in case our opponent's running some nice cards like Iron Man themselves, or their own Darkhawk or something like that, Devil Dinosaur. And those are the 4 lists. I would love to know which one you guys think is your favorite, or which one you think is going to perform the best out of those 4. Like I said, I'm going to be playing these lists tonight on my Twitch channel. When the card releases, if it releases, it should release on time. The link to that is down below in the description. Hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more videos like this, please let me know, and I'll do it. Let's do it. Thanks for watching.